Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12. Midday, right now you're taking a live, very clear look at Grants Pass, and this view is coming courtesy of the Tap Rock Northwest Grill. Not even a cloud in the sky. We're up to 82 degrees already. You can see from most inland spots we're either in the 70s or 80s, but along the coast we are stuck in the 60s because the marine layer is providing some very gray and cool conditions. That won't last all throughout the day though. Let's take it back to inland spots where it is going to be very toasty for day number 3 of the Jackson County Fair. So if you're going to be out at the expo, just be sure you are taking advantage of all the cooling stations. Bring some water, bring some sunscreen, because you're definitely going to need both of them. So for today, you'll have high temperatures about 10 degrees above average for this time of the year, which means we'll be in the middle 90s to the east of the Cascades, triple digits potentially for our west side valleys. And then as the marine layer clears a little bit later on today along the coast, we could see some more sunshine and temperatures getting up into the low 70s. Winds today will gust out of the northwest, upwards of 20 to 25 miles per hour for the coast, for inland valleys, and for areas to the east of the Cascades. And then just like it's been all week, the sun will go down this evening, the winds will calm down, and we'll continue to keep it clear for inland areas. But along the coast, we'll see the return of the marine layer, and we could have some rather widespread marine layer fog. Overnight lows will be just about as mild as what we saw for this morning, which means we'll be in the mid-50s to the east of the Cascades, middle 60s for our west side valleys, and middle 50s along the coast in Curry County, which is where we're going to keep it for this weekend. And if you want to seek refuge from the heat this weekend, then the coast is definitely the spot to be, as we're likely not going to get hotter than 75 degrees. So I would highly recommend either going there or up to the higher elevation if you want to beat temperatures that look like this. We'll easily be right near 100 degrees for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the Rogue Valley, cooling off a little bit into Monday, but then temperatures will bounce back up just a bit for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So the bottom line is that our pattern is going to be very hot and very dry over the next 7 days, but especially hot over these next 3 days, especially for Saturday. On Saturday, we can have high temperatures getting upwards of 115 degrees for the Klamath River Valley, maybe upwards of 110 for the Shasta Valley. The Rogue Valley could be up around 105 degrees, and the east side could even make a run for the century mark. And all of this hot and dry weather will create critical fire weather from Sunday all the way through Thursday. So this is going to be our lives for the next week. And we are especially concerned about Sunday because that'll be the best or worst combination, depending on the way that you think about it. But we'll have the greatest combination of hot and dry air along with wind, which means that fires could start and spread very rapidly. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll have the marine layer coming and going really throughout the next 7 days. So the forecast is going to be the same for the next week. For Siskiyou County, we could be well into the triple digits for today, for tomorrow, for Sunday, cooling off just a bit into Monday, but more triple digits in store for later in the week. For the Klamath Basin, we could be up around 100 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday, and it's that combination of hot, dry, and windy conditions on Sunday that is making our palms a little bit sweaty when it comes to fire weather concerns. For the Cascades and Siskiyous, highs getting up around 90 degrees, yes, even for the mountains over the weekend. And then for the Rogue Valley, we'll be right around 100 degrees for the next 3 days. A little bit of a relief into Monday, but then temperatures bouncing back into the mid-90s for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
All right, thank you, Josh. So on the coast, obviously it looks really foggy, but it's warm there. So it's like kind of like a nice, humid.
Well, it's 60 degrees there right now. So cool. I'd say there's like a little bit of I refer to it as crispiness in the air. It's just a little kind of like when that first cool snap hits in fall. You know, maybe some of us inland are looking ahead to that, but that's what it feels like along the coast.
Right. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. If you want to seek refuge from this heat, head to the coast.
Sure. Break out the pumpkin spice and the Ugg boots and all
there you
that.
go. All right. Thank you, Josh.
Of course.